Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the GCM Scale Garage. Today we're going to have a look at body mounts. Body mounts are something that everybody needs, and there's a lot of different options. So we're going to have a look at a couple of different body mount options here and give you some ideas to use in your own custom truck builds. First of all, I want to have a look at our Jeep Raven here. We're in the middle of doing some work on the Raven and a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of sprucing up. And in the process, I wanted to take a minute to share with you what we're doing with our front body mounts. Because as you know, these Jeep JK bodies are very popular. Although this one has a lot of custom work done to it, doors, interior, everything else. The actual structure of the body is almost intact. Now, of course, we've added a full interior and everything in it, so it's a dropped floor, etc. But this is a really great spot for a front body mount right up here. Now you'll notice here, if you can see inside of our fender here, these JK bodies have this fantastic big plastic tab sticking out right underneath the hood. It comes through right about here in two places, and there's a great big round tab sticking out the bottom. This tab makes a perfect spot for a front body mount because it's so central to the rest of the body. It's a strong part. You can see it right here. It's a really strong post, and because it's hollow, it lends us to be able to use it for bolts or all kinds of different stuff. In our case, we've come up with a pretty good little method on making body mounts for it. Now, we got this body mount off of a sedan. This is off an old sedan. It used to be screwed in from the bottom. We have an Allen key stuck in here now. An Allen set screw, sorry. And we ground it down a little bit, just ripped it off on the grinder. You can use sandpaper or Dremel or whatever. But it now fits in this hole, in this stock JK body post. So if we drop that in there with some glue, you can have a look. See it in there? And it fits nice and flat. So now we've got a screw sticking up that we're going to use for a nut to hold our frame to the body. Now if you wanted to have a clip in here, you could very easily take this mount with the holes in it and cut off the side with the screw, leave the side with the mount holes, and then drop it in the other way so that you've actually got a post sticking out. You could put it in like this, and now you can have an actual clip, body clip there. So where are you going to put the bracket? Well, we just found these pieces of aluminum angle here. This isn't very serious, but after you cut it up, you can fit that aluminum bracket right around the hole where the pin comes through, or the clip, or the screw, or the bolt, and then it mounts right here on the frame. So on the other side, we've got it cleaned up here to show you. Now if you have a look here, we put our post in the hole. Here's the post, and you can see the set screw sticking up. We're just going to put a nut right on there, and it's really easy to get at it from here to add the nut for the scale truck to stay together. And then we just shaped the bracket a little bit right here so that it matched up with the frame, put a couple of screws in the frame rail, and we'll paint it black so you don't see it. But it's a pretty good little scale mount. Now if you really get creative, you could actually also use this for a shock mount and move your shock onto that, and then it looks like you've got this awesome little shock perch as well. So there's the options in the front of these JKs is endless. But I wanted to show you how to make use of that one little plastic tube that sticks out of the hood here, because it's a perfect body mount. So we're going to put this aside for a minute and show you a couple different ways to do body mounting. We'll move over to the 56 Ford here. This 56 Ford is a Lexan Proline shell. It's mounted on... Oh, all the scale accessories are falling out here. It's mounted onto a GCM 410 frame. And as you can see, we added these cute little bumper guards here so that the side panels have something to push on when you're rolling around on the rocks. But the body mounting on this was a little bit complex because we didn't know how to keep the scale look of the truck and not have body posts sticking out. We didn't want to put Velcro on it or anything like that because it needed to be really solidly mounted. So in our case, it's pretty solid. So we've got our cage here, our back roll bar bolted into the bed, into the drop bed, right into the bottom, and we wanted to be able to carry the truck around like this so that you're not, you know, really trying to find a safe spot to pick it up. Well, I like a solid body mount. So how do we do it? Well, because the drop bed in this particular build is all super thick styrene, it's really, really tough. And we decided that we could make use of some body posts again and run them into the bed, the bottom of the bed, behind all the scale accessories. So you can't get at the body clips here. So how do you get the body off if you're going to use a body post? Well, let me just have a look here and show you. So I'm going to pull this off here. We actually used clips. The clips actually fit in a slot. If you look down in here, see that little white slot right there? That little white slot is where the body clip fits in. So the post is screwed onto the frame rail right here. Same kind of body post that we were using on the Jeep Raven. And then the clip fits in from the front, right there. And the holes line up so that the body clip is actually holding the box on now to the frame. And of course the box is all secured into the rest of the body, so it's pretty tight. If we pull that off, we can actually have a look at what's going on there. And let me make sure all my wires are out of the way and whatnot. If we take those two body posts off, the frame just lifts up like that. So this gives you an idea of these body posts. Let's see if we can get a good picture of these. So there's the same kind of body post screwed through the frame rail with a nut on the back, and then it's got the the clip holes. See the holes there? So you have all these different mounting options. And then in the base of the bed, we've got a hole to fit the post and a slot through the front. It's very simple. And another note for body mounting that I'll just add, if you're going to have clips right here, why not put your plugs here too? So in our case, we can just unplug the lighting system, drop in the two pins, and it's all over. So this fits on really well with this truck because the front and back bumpers locate the body. So the body doesn't actually have to have a clip in the back and a clip in the front, because the body is located on the bumpers through the metal eyes of the bumpers here. So it's pretty simple. And then now that we have the clips in there, we can just drop these right in here. See if I can show you that on the video. Try to get my hand in there. And somewhere where you can see it. Now if you find the hole, there. Let me try to show you that clip. There's the clip right there. So it fits right in the box. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Drop the clip right in. It's actually not that hard to find the hole in the body post. Whoops, I dropped it. You find the hole in the body post and drop it right in. And if you're smart, you'll cut your slot just the right size so that the body clip can sit right on one side of the slot and drop right in the hole. So that's a simple body mounting. I mean, it really does work. And there's only one post hooked up right now. So let's move to a different body mounting. We're going to go to a full Lexan. Here's a full Lexan body. This is a two-door Proline Jeep, and it's built on an SCX Dingo chassis. So this is all pretty stock stuff. This truck has a significant amount of mods that you almost can't really see, but what I want to highlight is the body mounting on this truck because it's simple and it's hidden. There's no post sticking out. There's no clips. It's clean. There's no big giant body post in the back trying to hold up the back deck lid. And this body mounting uses kind of the same thing as all the others. So we'll have a look. Can you find the body mounts? No. So, this truck has a Velcro bar across underneath the hood. And the Velcro bar is a piece of aluminum. Unplug the lights. The Velcro bar is a piece of aluminum that's bolted into the shock tower, and it goes up across underneath the hood and back down to the other side. So, very simple. You could use a piece of wood here, you could use a piece of hard plastic, you could use all kinds of different things bolted across the shock towers. And this doesn't matter if you have the front motor mount, like we've got the GCM combo kit in here. But even if you didn't have that, the shock towers are still sitting there waiting for you to build this Velcro mount. And then in the front, the Velcro mount just has 2 Velcro tabs on the hood. So this body can easily be popped off. There's no body posts and it's clean. So in the rear, how did we get away with it in the back? Well, in the back, the guy that built this truck put together this fantastic little old mount. I'm pretty sure this is off of a Tamiya Mini or something like that, or a Tamiya kit. It looks just like it. And it's a little L bracket that you can see. And it bolts on beside the bumper rail right here. And then up and over onto the, just above the bumper in 2 different spots. So there's one here and one there. And they take on 2 little tiny holes in the back of the body. Well, I can't see the holes in the back of the body. Yeah, that's right, because they're behind the spare tire. So this is tidy. That gives you an idea where they are there. We got the blue foam circles on it. And this is where those 2 body receptacles will fit. And if you want to see how incredibly easy this is, just have a look at how quick you can drop this thing on. You simply just line up the back. It drops right on the body. You line up the front, put down your Velcro, you're done. There you go. Now we're trucking. And that's as simple as it gets for a body mount where you don't have any complex issues at all. You can't even see it in the back. The back body mounts are totally gone because they're basically hidden behind the spare tire. Just a tiny little bit there. If you look hard enough, you can see the post just trying to stick out there at the back. Again, this is another set of body mounts that doesn't require any clips. It doesn't require any special hardware, any jigs, anything. And the whole thing is attached and is mounted and ready to go. So there's 3 different ways that you can use body post scraps or leftovers and create body mounts for your vehicles that are hidden, and ones that look great, ones that are easy to use, and are real tough. That's what we're looking for with the GCM Scale Garage body mounting.